Dear friends, this is Professor Madhumita Chattopadhyay from Jadavpur University Department of Philosophy. I will present to you the wheel of Hetus, which is technically known as Hetu Chakra, and this is offered by Diṅnāga. Diṅnāga, in his theory on inference, has provided and stated the three characteristics of sound province, which are definite existence of the province in the locus or poksha, definite existence or presence of the locus in all or some cases of the sapoksha, but the province should not be present anywhere in vipoksha. Depending on the presence or absence of the province in all or some of the similar instances and dissimilar instances, it is possible to conceive of 9 alternative forms of the province. On the basis of such possible combinations, Diṅnāga devised his famous Hetu Chakra, a 3x3 matrix set up to classify the defective provinces in the light of the last two characteristic feature of the Trirupa Hetu. The wheel of reasons, according to Diṅnāga, may be demonstrated in the form of a table. In this table, you can see that there are 4 columns. In the first column, we have just given the serial numbers of the different alternatives. Actually, the remaining 3 columns are very much important, or as has been stated by Diṅnāga. So, the first column states the status of province with regard to the similar instances. The second one, the status of province with regard to the dissimilar instances. And on the basis of the status of the province in the similar and the dissimilar instances, what happens to the nature of the province? Is it a good or sound one, or is it something defective? That has been pointed out in the fourth column. Now, in the first row, we are mentioning that we are mentioning those cases where the province is present in all the similar instances and the province is present in all the dissimilar instances, and the result is that the province will become uncertain, which you can find in the examples given a little later. The second row states about the provinces which exist or which are present in all the similar instances and absent in all the dissimilar instances. This is the case of good province. The third row states those provinces which are present in all the similar instances and at the same time is present in some of the dissimilar instances. Here the province will be regarded as uncertain. In the fourth row, those provinces are stated which are absent in all the similar instances and present in all the dissimilar instances. Here the nature of the province is that it will be contradictory. The fifth row states those provinces which are absent in all the similar instances and at the same time is absent in all the dissimilar instances. Here the province will be uncertain. The sixth row speaks of the provinces absent in all the similar instances but present in some of the dissimilar instances. Here the province is contradictory. In the seventh row, we find that the province is present in some of the similar instances and also present in all the dissimilar instances. Here the province is uncertain. In the 8th row, the province is present in some of the similar instances but absent in all the dissimilar instances. Here also the province will be a good one or a sound one. In the last row, that is the 9th row, the province is present in some of the similar instances and present in some of the dissimilar instances. Here the province is uncertain. Now, so far we have spoken of the Hetu Chakra as combination of the second and third characteristic only. But if we add the first characteristic to that, the Hetu Chakra can be presented as 3 into 3 matrix as follows. Here we have in the first column we say existence of the Hetu in, and the second column says whole of the Vipaksha, no Vipaksha or part of Vipaksha, or existence of Hetu in the whole of Shapaksha, existence of Hetu in no Shapaksha, and existence of Hetu in part of the Shapaksha. If we take this matrix into consideration, we will find that the province becomes Sadharana Anoikantika, sound province, and Sadharana Anoikantika. And in the second row, we find that the Hetu becomes Viruddha, Asadharana Anoikantika, and again Viruddha. And in the third row, we find that the Hetu becomes the Sadharana Anoikantika, it is a sound province, and it is Sadharana Anoikantika. The province or Hetus which are wholly or partly present in the similar instances Shapaksha but wholly absent from the dissimilar instances Vipaksha are regarded as sound, and the others are defective, being either contradictory or uncertain. The wheel of reason may be demonstrated in the form of a table. After the presentation of the table, we can see it should be noted that all the above types of province are said to be the types of Poksha Dharma, that is the province which exists in Poksha. That is, out of the 3 conditions of a good province, the first condition is already fulfilled in the above cases, and the question is regarding the second and the third condition. Hence, applying the feature of Poksha Dharmata to the above table of 9 province or the wheel of reasons, it can be said that the second and the 8th combination of the province are good province and the remaining 7 are fallacious inasmuch as they are either contradictory or uncertain. This wheel of reason may be demonstrated with the help of the following examples. Sound is eternal because it is knowable. In this case, the province being knowable is present in similar instances like space and dissimilar instances like jar. So it is too broad, and hence being overly inclusive, the province is uncertain. In the case of the inference, sound is non-eternal because it is a product. We find that the province being a product is present in similar instances like jar, etc. Moreover, it is absent in dissimilar instances like lightning or space. Hence, this province satisfies all the necessary conditions and hence is an example of a good province. Let us take another example. Sound is produced by human effort because it is impermanent. In this example, the province being impermanent is present in similar instances like jar, etc. It is absent in some dissimilar instances like space, but is present in other dissimilar instances like lighting. So here also the province is inconclusive. Let us consider another inference. Sound is eternal because it is a product. In this case, the province, being a product, is absent in all similar instances like space, etc., and is present in all dissimilar instances like table, chair, etc. So the province is exactly opposite of what it is claimed to prove. Hence, it is a contradictory one. Sound is eternal because it is audible. In this inference, the province, being audible, is absent in all similar instances like space and absent in dissimilar instances like pot, table, chair, etc. So, the province being existent in the locus only is too narrow and hence is inconclusive. Let us look at another inference. Sound is eternal because it is produced by human effort. In this case, the province being produced by human effort, projotnantariya katto, is absent in similar instances like space, but is present in some dissimilar instances like pot, though it is absent in other dissimilar instances like lighting. Hence, the province is also contradictory. In the inference, sound is not produced by human effort because it is non-eternal. Here, the province being non-eternal is present in some similar instances like lightning, but is absent in other similar instances like space. It is, however, present in dissimilar instances like jar. So, it is inconclusive, being too broad. Sound is not eternal because it is produced by human effort. In this example, the province being produced by human effort is present in some similar instances like pot, etc., though it is not present in other similar instances like lightning. It is, however, absent in all dissimilar instances like space. Accordingly, this is also considered to be a good province. Sound is eternal because it is incorporeal. In this example, the province being incorporeal is present in some similar instances like atom, but absent in other similar instances like space, etc. Again, it is absent in some dissimilar instances like pot, but present in other dissimilar instances like action. Hence, the province is inconclusive, being too broad. In short, in the above enumeration of the 9 possible alternatives, only 2, namely the second and the 8th, where the province is present in the locus in similar instances but is not present in any of the dissimilar instances, are regarded as sound, while the remaining 7 are found to be unsound. Of these 7, the 4th and the 6th are cases of viruddha etavasa. Since instead of being present in the similar instances, the province is absent there, whereas it is present in dissimilar instances where it was expected to be absent. The other 5 are cases of anoikantiko hetavasa or fallacy of being inconclusive, the 5th one being asadharana anoikantiko, and the others are cases of being overly inclusive or sadharana anoikantiko.